First of all, you nasty. And I wouldn't be eating no type of snake at all. You nasty boy.
Snakes eat rats.
Snakes eat anything. Yeah. They eat you.
Chicken eat anything. Chicken eat shit.
Work time, minutes miles up.
5,817 feet above sea level. Back home, 39 feet above sea level. Not even breathing hard.
It's out the way. We're going to McDonald's after this. I need 2 McChickens with cheese, a large fry, and a medium Sprite. CBG, man.
Come on, do it again.
It's been a long journey, throughout the years. I've been training Xander since he's about 11 years old, 11 or 12. He's coming on 22, and it's, the journey's been long, but we're culminating now with what his dream was, and that was to become, a champion. And he gives 100% to whatever he does, whether it's in the ring, outside the ring, it doesn't really matter. I mean, as you can see today, he takes charge of certain things, and he took charge of the workout today.
Okay, so nobody is supposed to be talking about this right now, but somebody left a door open, and I am walking through it. Because what is allegedly happening in the world of boxing right now is not just a fight announcement.
Here, move up.
It's in the bag.
Yep. Snakes in your bag. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. A-set. Time. This episode.
Next.
It's before? Before the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, he's just gonna be explosive. He's gonna be explosive. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be an explosive fight. He's gonna be another statistic.
It's out the way.
Oh, we is dogs. We dogs, yeah. We shouldn't even be on this field, man.
Right, this ain't no dogs on the field.
Whole pit bull right here.
See that? No dogs on the field. I was just on this joint, ripping this rack.
It is reportedly a carefully constructed chess match, years in the making. And the deeper you go into the story, the more you realize that nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing.
It's work time, we can't with Canelo. And when you starting off early like that, you can knock the guys out early. Yeah, so you gotta get that.
Because if you knock out somebody in 2 rounds, that's not
I'm ready for that. Right.
About the Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas situation is what it appears to be on the surface, so buckle up because we are about to go somewhere. The highlight reels do not want you to go.
He only want the one. If you throw them 2, he want the 1. If he the 1. No. Let that shit go.
I got you.
Or put that joint, you put that joint right there, he's there. Look, come on, do it again. I got you. Here. Look, ready? Turn. When you put that, we can be left. Go to left. Me. Give me the shit over there, Joe. Here. So you're gonna get land, shit. And get to the left. Swing your body that way and get to the left, Jonah. Yo, this is it. Huh? You ain't give me left though.
Starting with the fact that Jaron Boots Ennis has allegedly been hiding something in plain sight this entire time.
I feel great being at 154, and the sky's the limit, We here at the track. It's that time to get money.
That's mine.
That's yours.
So we starting.
Feel good out here. It's supposed to be high altitude, but I don't really feel much of a difference, though. I feel good out here. Good scenery. All this stuff look fake. Like, it don't even look real. Like, it look like, how like the little postcard pictures? That's what it look like out here. It don't seem like it's real.
It's different up here, man. It's not even affecting him. Not affecting him at all.
Work time, minutes miles up.
5,817 feet above sea level. Back home.
His fans are saying that his move up to 154 pounds is not just a weight class change, it is a calculated evolution. We are talking a fighter who reportedly added power without losing a single frame of that terrifying speed. And you have to ask yourself,
Friends.
Getting ready for my next fight. And I want to wish a happy 28th to my favorite prostate.
Word.
I got you.
Who does that? Who just quietly upgrades themselves like a software update in a dark room and then walks out looking more dangerous? And allegedly, the answer is someone who has been planning something much bigger than just one fight. Breaking news interruptions.
He only want the one. And you know, them two, he want the one. If he's the one. No, no. Let that shit go.
I got you.
Or put that joint, you put that joint right there in his ass. Look, come on, do it again. I got you. You can do it, you left. Go left. Give me the shit over there, Jonas. So you gonna get it. Wait, shit. And get to the left. Swing your body that way and get to the left, Jonas. Huh? You ain't give me left though.
Sources close to the situation are suggesting that the boxing world has been underestimating Ennis so deliberately and for so long that summary.
We getting ready. We doing strength and conditioning right now. Underwater treadmill. Getting our legs strong, you know, for fight night. Make sure y'all tune in. Don't miss this knockout.
Look out there, you know. Oh, man. How you doing? What you did? You should be doing this more often, man.
I'm gonna do it.
You only do it once in a while.
Some fans online are calling it practically a coordinated illusion because while everyone was debating whether he was ready for the big stage, reportedly he was in a gym somewhere being so sharp, so surgical.
Hola.
Wake up early every day. Eat the same breakfast, 3 egg whites and 1 whole egg with watermelon, my beet juice. Take a shower, get ready to go to gym. Once we get to the gym, everything is planned out. Coach already had it planned out for the week. And we just work hard. We just work hard. We like to push each other to the limits, me and my whole team. We like to be better each and every day. And that's what we do. After I get home, after a great workout, I get home, do a little bit of running, and then I got the rest of the day for myself. I kind of go to sleep, rest my mind, read books, just so, you know, have something to do during the day. And I do that every single day of my life. I mean, it wasn't a dream of mine since I was a kid, and now I'm
so disturbingly precise that even his sparring partners allegedly could not prepare a proper scouting report because every single session looked different. And this is where it gets interesting.
I hope you ain't get it on camera. Yeah. You got it? Work time. We running though. I'm right at the scientist, burning blue. You know, when I'm in camp, everybody in camp is feeling great, man. I already helped Canelo.
Because Terrence Crawford, one of the most decorated fighters on the planet, is now being name-dropped in the same breath as Ennis, and when Roy Jones Jr. himself, a legend, a man who has seen everything, starts publicly warning people that Ennis adapts in real time mid-fight, mid-round. You have to stop and ask, what exactly is Xander Zayas walking into here?
Vision.
At 154, I'm the biggest name at 154, and everybody know that. I'm the biggest name at 154, and everybody know they're gonna make the most money fighting me, straight like that.
What does he bring to the table that could make this difficult?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't take nothing from him. He's a good fighter. You know, I appreciate him. You know, appreciate him for giving me an opportunity. You know, but I don't really see much. He's a great fighter. Good. He got good fundamentals. Good jab. He's smart at times. You know, but like I said, no, I'm taking over. This is my division. It don't matter what he do. It don't matter what he bring to the table. I'm gonna show the world why I'm the best in the world, and we gonna start in June.
So was Lima the appetizer and this is the full meal? Or was this?
Lima wasn't even supposed to be the option. You know that.
Yeah.
We ran through like 15, 20 points. Everybody was saying.
And allegedly the answer is something that even Zayas' own camp may not fully understand yet. Because here is the twist nobody saw coming. Xander Zayas is not just a challenger in this fight. Fans are saying he is reportedly the most dangerous kind of opponent Ennis has ever faced. Not because of Polish, not because of experience, but because of something far harder to game plan for.
Now, given that situation, it kind of opened up the door for Xander to walk in to get boots. Xander put a picture out that he signed a contract to fight. No one knows who the opponent is, but the speculation is it's Boots. How do you see that fight going?
I mean, shoot, it's hard to really go against Boots because on that one with specifically Xander, you know, I feel Xander's still young, you know? Boots is a lot older and has a lot more experience.
Do you think it would have been a better fight if it would have been Virgil versus Boots instead of Xander?
I mean, I think that's a fight everyone wanted.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's no ifs, ands, questions about this or that. I mean, like, that's the fight everyone wanted.
Now, let me get your rankings on all three of them because those three seem to be stuck in a triangle. Boots, Virgil, Xander. How would you rank them 1 through 3?
I say Virgil, number 1.
Okay. Number 2?
Pure, unpredictable chaos energy, and reportedly, Zayas walks into every fight like he has something to prove and something to lose at the exact same time, which creates this volatile, unstoppable pressure that allegedly has derailed more technically gifted fighters than anyone wants to admit. And just when you thought this was a simple David versus Goliath story. Plot twist? Because reports are now suggesting that Zayas has been quietly rebuilding from the inside out after losing a key trainer. And you might think that sounds like a setback, but allegedly what happened next turned the entire Zayas camp into something more focused, more technically intense, more obsessed with balance and posture and explosive movement than ever before. And fans are saying that losing that trainer might have accidentally been the best thing that ever happened to him. Because now reportedly every session is built around one singular obsession, figuring out how to disrupt a fighter who allegedly cannot be disrupted.
As I stated, it's very much rumored and more than likely possibly happening, Xander versus Boots. How do you see that fight going? Do you think maybe Xander's a little bit too young there?
Too soon.
Too soon? You think it's too soon?
Brother. Yeah, I love Sanders. And if he waits and if he's smart and his team is smart, they'll hold on at least 2 more fights. And then, you know, release him to the wolves, and I'm just speaking realistic in how I see it because I wouldn't want him to lose a really hard fight and him just declining. You get me? And it happens. We've seen it with fighters where it's too soon of a fight. I mean, let's not go far. I mean, I hate to use him as an example, but when Vargas fought Trinidad, it was too soon, brother. And you know, you gotta be patient with your fighters, and I think they have to be patient with Xander Zayas. Not that I'm saying that he can't win. Maybe he can, but maybe he's gonna get hit too much or injured himself, you get me? So wait a little.
And this is where the story gets a layer deeper because Greg Hackett, someone who breaks down fights with almost forensic precision, has reportedly gone on record suggesting that Ennis is sharper, more accurate, and more polished than anything Zayas has faced before. But here's the part everyone keeps glossing over. Here is the sentence buried at the bottom of every article that nobody is screenshotting. Hackett also reportedly acknowledged that the early rounds could be competitive, which means there is allegedly a window, a brief, dangerous window, where Zayas' chaos could do something unexpected. And if you have ever watched a perfectly calculated fighter when get touched early by someone swinging with nothing to lose.
I just announced Jaron Ennis, Xander Zayas, June 27th, New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, kind of already figured, but
yeah,
official announcement. What's your thoughts?
First thing, I will not be accepting any Xander slander. That's first of all, because he's the one who stepped up to the plate and he taking a shot, and I love you for that. I mean, so shout out to Xander. Second of all, I won't be accepting any boot slander because everybody keeps saying he ain't fight nobody. He won't fight nobody. He looking for 2 tune-ups. He looking for this. All right, well, here goes his second tune-up right here. So here we go. I love it.
It's crazy that people, you still see him with the 2 tune-ups thing. So I guess Virgil and Xander tune-ups thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I love this fight though. I honestly love this fight. Now here's the thing. People think we trying to sell it. People think we trying to make Xander look bigger than what he is. And you know, to make Boots look good. First of all, I don't gotta do that because I'm not.
You already know what allegedly happens next. The whole fight changes, the crowd changes, the energy changes, and suddenly Mr. Surgical Precision has to dig into a completely different version of himself. Breaking news interruption part 2. Online speculation is now swirling that this fight is happening, not because both fighters are perfectly ready, but because the timing aligned for reasons that have less to do with readiness and more to do with opportunity. And Rolly Romero, who is never short of an opinion, has allegedly pointed out what everyone is tiptoeing around, which is that the experience gap between these two men is real. That Ennis has been in rooms and rounds that Zayas reportedly has not seen yet, and that this fight might be arriving at Zayas' door about 18 months earlier than anyone in his corner originally planned. But here is the twist inside the twist. Here is the part that allegedly nobody in the promotional world wants discussed too loudly. If Zayas pulls this off, if the unpredictable hurricane somehow weathers the surgeon, the entire boxing landscape at 154 reportedly shifts overnight, because you cannot build a promotional narrative around Ennis being the inevitable, unbeatable force if a 20-something with pressure and hunger and allegedly a rebuilt technical game walks through the door and changes the story. And fans are saying that is the real reason the tension around this fight feels different. That is allegedly why the energy online feels less like pre-fight excitement and more like something closer to nervousness on both sides of the conversation. And now here is where this entire story reportedly does a full 180, because everything we have discussed, every angle, every advantage, every alleged edge that Ennis carries into this fight, all of it apparently comes down to one single question that nobody has been able to answer cleanly. What happens when precision meets chaos and chaos shows up first? What happens in round 2 or 3 when Zayas is allegedly throwing unpredictable combinations with that aggressive, relentless energy? And Ennis has to activate that Crawford-like mid-fight adaptation for the very first time at 154 pounds against a live body who hits differently at this weight class. Because allegedly, even the most calculated fighters in history have had moments where the plan dissolved the second someone stopped following the script. And Zayas reportedly does not follow anybody's script. He reportedly burns the script and performs anyway. And this is allegedly the detail that Roy Jones Jr. was most carefully dancing around when he said Zayas might be stepping into elite competition too early, because what he reportedly did not say is that too early and too late are separated by one punch in this sport. Final breaking news interruption, and here is the twist that allegedly reframes this entire story from the beginning. What if everything we have been told about this matchup, the narrative of precision versus chaos, experience versus hunger, surgeon versus hurricane, what if that entire framing is reportedly the illusion? What if allegedly both fighters have been quietly studying each other so deeply that the real fight is not physical at all? What if the fight that actually determines the winner happens in the mental space, in the silence between rounds, in the adjustments made when nobody is watching the corner closely enough? Because fans are saying that Ennis's greatest weapon is not his speed or his power or even his technical polish. It is allegedly that terrifying calm, that unshakable mentality that makes him completely unaffected by noise, by pressure, by a crowd swinging toward his opponent. And if Zayas cannot crack that calm, if the chaos cannot penetrate the composure, then allegedly everything else becomes secondary. But here's your final question the one this entire video has reportedly been building toward, the one I want you to drop in the comments right now. If Jaron Ennis is truly as calm, as calculated, as surgically unreadable as everyone allegedly claims, then why does it feel like this is the first fight in years where reportedly even his most loyal supporters are watching just a little bit closer than usual? And what does that tell you?